It's lawyer time! Welcome one, welcome all. It's that time again. Acing these attorneys. And thus I release the friends from the cage. Be free!
Hello.
Hello. Like I said, I have a professor who lets us go every single class by saying fly and be free. And then yesterday she didn't say it, and I was like, as I was walking up, I was like, something's different. And the kid in front of me was like, it's our souls. They're here forever now.
Oh no, she's trapped you.
It's because we were told to fly and be free. I don't even have the game open, I swear to fucking God! Everyone is so mean to me!
August, there's a way to get Mouse to like stop doing that spuriously.
No, it's funny.
It's to make a really, really big goal.
No, it's funny. I refuse.
Oh, my really, really big.
It's funny in a different way.
It's funny in a different way, and that's purely because of it's not even hydrating. It's I'm gonna suffer by playing Minecraft on the Wii U.
You have a Wii U?
You have a Wii U?
I do have a Wii U.
Oh, thanks, Quinn. I love you. I've never met anyone who's actually played the Wii U.
You can play Minecraft on the Wii. You can play Minecraft on the Wii U.
Yeah, there was a Minecraft.
I thought this was a fake console. I thought this was a console.
Is that the one where you could exercise?
Mouse, I'm not reading you like a book. I'm reading you like a fucking newspaper headline.
The thing
You're
about
so obvious about this.
the thing about the Wii U and me having it is that for the longest time it was the only way to play Sonic Lost World. Now it's on Steam. And
you know what?
now
This is
my
valid.
Wii U just sits there and collects dust.
I thought that Wii U was a fake console, and it was only used to bring upon the decline of Nintendo or whatever.
Weren't Wii U's like popular in hospitals?
Wii's were. The normal Wii's were. The normal Wii's were great.
Okay, listen, I don't
were.
understand the difference. I didn't have a console till I was like in high school, and it was a fucking Game Boy that the bio parents confiscated like right away.
Yeah, I got my first console in college.
So the thing about the Wii U
I had a
is
DS.
that it's basically a DS for your TV.
Oh shit, you're right, it is! I totally remember the marketing. Isn't that what the Switch is?
No, the Switch is a hybrid console. It's both a like home console and portable console.
Oh, got it.
And Mouse is absolutely correct. It's a very well-made console. The problem is it had poor marketing, it had poor third-party support, and Nintendo just didn't know what to do with it, really.
Called the Wii U. That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Lana.
What accent do I give her? Let's see.
It's like vaguely posh, but also haunted.
What an intriguing notion.
Yeah, there we go.
Individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
Anyway, even before anything, Lana did nothing wrong. You can't change my mind.
Oh, agreed. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of?
I think that's wrong.
The one I am supposedly frightened of. What is this person's name?
Oh my God, he comes up first.
The right answer.
Well, Miss Sky?
I'm no longer talking to you. Fuck off.
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor.
The former chief prosecutor, you're arrested, babe.
Do not forget your place.
Tell me more about my place,
Your
Lana.
fucking innocence. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Would you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something.
The Phoenix being the immediate dash. This man isn't respectable. Look at his chin. It's a fucking seashell.
Look at that hair.
Why would he try to hide his crime?
Phoenix, the same reason everyone tries to hide their crimes.
I don't want to go to his crimes.
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, those are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant.
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
You want proof of the Chief's wrongdoings? Here it is.
That evidence proves someone is doing something wrong, all right? But it's not the Chief.
It was in his safe, Queen.
Who would that be?
Oh, you know, his safe partners. Everyone high up in the police force is required to have at least 5 of them.
Why, you, of course.
Me?
Yes, you seriously believe what you're saying, don't you? Now that's scary. You seem to have the makings of a criminal in you, what with your fallacious accusations. Care to spend tonight in the cell next to mine?
If you ask me, you're the scary one.
Oh wait, no, yeah, we just did this. Why wasn't it checked? Why wasn't it checked? Why was it checked? Ah! That is, yeah. Okay, I'll try the other thing now. Wait, did this not count? Yeah, wait, it didn't trigger?
Weird.
This jar piece and this piece of cloth.
What the fuck?
Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the Sausage Lubricant 9 incident.
How dare you, Gabe?
The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
I don't know what happened, but I was robbed.
Touché, Mr. Wright.
What the fuck?
It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
No, in the other unrelated murder. Yes, you idiot.
All the murders. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although, I can't tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. Trunk's lock was broken.
If Edgeworth only had better taste in cars, none of this would have happened.
I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon. You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the Sausage Lubricant 9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
Jesus Christ, Lana. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That sounds wrong.
Edgeworth really just can't catch a break.
His boss is trying to frame him again. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
You're so right. This is completely reasonable
Now I have
problem
red right
solving.
hand stuck in my head.
Yes. Seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
A lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago.
I was like, not this bullshit again.
It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
Didn't want anyone on the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident. About Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
Truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
Because they were bros.
Lead investigator for the Sausage Lubricant 9 incident had been murdered.
They were bros!
I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
Yes, we know.
He had already stolen the ID card, but it would seem he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. So many concurrent crimes here. After my phone call, any remaining doubts that he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana,
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
You know I can't do that, Mother. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons.
By stabbing them with an even bigger knife.
Exactly.
I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
I think we're finally on the last day of the case.
Yeah.
We are the last bit.
How many weeks is it? How long have you
I
been on
don't
this
know.
fucking
It's
case?
been so long.
The first week of September.
I can't
I
remember.
was gonna say, it feels like it's definitely been a month or more.
It's been
2 months.
It's been 2 months.
So long.
It keeps
That's
on
like 8 weeks.
going.
We skipped a week or two.
We did skip
so
a
like
week or
7
two.
weeks.
I did save the game. Fine, I'll do it again, just for you. Phoenix is a horrifyingly good attorney. Oh, what did I just?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. Nothing happened. We're all good. We're all good.
Everything's chill.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Worry about nothing. Embrace the emptiness of the universe. Anyway, okay.
August, I adore you. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if...
We're colluding, Mr. Wright. Oh, I have no idea who this is.
Something's been happening behind the scenes.
Oh,
Nope, wrong guess.
We tried.
Something's been happening behind the scenes.
Edgeworth.
Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 77's ID number is, that is.
so efficient. You're so correct for that.
Do you know how to say the correct number of sevens?
77777777.
Okay. I feel like I had a follow-up to that, but I don't remember what it was.
Now say toy boat.
Toy boat.
Boy boat.
Say Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire shut the fuck.
What's this here sauce?
Both of you confirmed not Eldritch gods.
Worcester.
Can't say whistle. Oh fuck.
Well, see, that's how I learned how to say it, was just saying it straight. I am not... I could get drunk. If I got drunk, I could say it right. Guess I'm only an Eldritch God when I'm drunk.
You know what, that
Wait,
tracks, actually.
Eldritch God, why?
Oh, it's a joke in the Sucker for Love that only Eldritch God can pronounce that.
Worcestershire sauce?
Yes. Oh my god, you've ascended.
It's because I can speak Polish, which
You're
has
my
been
god now.
determined to be the Eldritch language. Like, I have friends who are like, this is the language the horror terrors speak. And they're right.
Worcestershire.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday
Was because of how great and sexy we are at lawyering.
is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
True. Not yet.
Phoenix said I'm gonna single-handedly bring down this corrupt system of cops and prosecutors, and it's valid.
In any
Support
event, in any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes right, and Chief Prosecutor 5 minutes right, and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
Stop trying to karma us.
I would kick ass as an eldritch whatever.
I agree.
Leave this.
But she didn't do it.
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here. To hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Listen, Phoenix isn't the only one who will tear down any system of power for their plucky sidekick's well-being. I would fucking destroy something if I had a plucky sidekick and they were in danger.
Can I be your... Get permission to occasionally be your plucky sidekick?
August, you can be my plucky sidekick and I will fucking destroy things for you.
Oh yes, the power I now wield.
Is to draw it out of her.
The truth.
Everything goes back to the sausage lubricant night incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you. I mean, yeah, I'm voicing Phoenix. Did I ever tell you guys I also, like, originally played Ace Attorney as a power fantasy?
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you're
Good.
correct.
I am correct.
I love to watch
You get
people
to make
break
people
down out of
understand
logic.
and tell you the fucking truth.
You just
I wanna
poke them
make
until it
people explain
works.
their trains of thought to me. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. See you in court, Wright.
This is it.
See you in court with the side eye. He is so in love.
See you in court.
If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Actually, wait, Gwen, you haven't been the judge for a while. Do you want to take the judge bike?
Sure. Oh fuck, I did something. No.
Handle your inner old man.
My inner old man.
Nah, I was a
What?
child.
Cranberries.
I'm married.
Cranberries. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the chief of... But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant.
Hey, bitches, it's me.
Materializing.
I'm glad we had the same.
Same brain cell.
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Aji. Been back to the pool yet?
Why are you so obsessed with
Dead.
seeing the judge wet?
I want him dead!
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Cranberries.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
Please don't.
Not in public, certainly.
Not in front of good God and everyone.
You don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
Thank you, Mouse.
Most beloved.
Lana, that is to say the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
Oh shit, never mind, I'll take the judge back.
Oh, thanks. I can take it back once
Wants to
Lana's
do
done speaking.
what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request.
Why hasn't she run this by her lawyer?
In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Hello, everyone. I'm guilty. Peace out. Bye.
My last message.
What's this all about, defendant?
I just realized I was never actually in the military. I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished.
Why do I have these badges? Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me.
Stop confessing to crimes you didn't commit.
On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
Sigh of regret and horror.
You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
I'm in charge now.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
Fuck off. I'm representing you against your will.
The state chose me to represent you.
You need a lawyer.
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney.
Fuck off!
Prosecutor may lack
Stop!
direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony,
No, it hasn't.
circumstantial
It
evidence.
has not.
I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
I did the crime, guys. I
Protecting
promise.
Lana.
You promise, you say?
In front of me.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. A request is legally valid, although you know what? Fuck it. Go for it. Yeah. Defend yourself to the death.
Whatever.
Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial. If it was even a trial to begin with, welcome to my kangaroo court. Even if Mr. Wright may fear otherwise.
I looked down for a second. Did you, edit in the word kangaroo there?
Yes.
Okay. This can't be happening.
Here's the time for the verdict has arrived. This court
No.
finds the defendant.
Objection!
One moment, Your Honor.
Edward Beloved.
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh shit.
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt.
Boyfriend
Literally
privileges
boyfriend
is
privileges.
reasonable doubt.
Mr. Wright, I have forgiven you and hereby give you back your boyfriend privileges.
You still haven't explained.
Anyways, any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you.
It really is.
But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, hmm?
You are not allowed to talk to him like that.
L plus ratio plus you're a bitch. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
I know it's like he hates me anyway. Let's fucking go down with this shit.
What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. I am coming out as non-binary.
Oh, good for you.
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
Burn, but like also fuck you.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh, to whom?
As first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony.
Gawain's muted, so I'll be all the sisters. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Sky.
Well, shit.
This court is here to find the truth.
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy.
That which can be destroyed by the truth should be.
However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
How dare you have principles? Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request. And that's okay with you, right, Chief Gan? I'm sure this is all love and dandy and fine. And...
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
Why are you being so openly hostile? Like, that makes you suspicious. Do you not realize that?
Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
And drown it! Woo!
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Emma. Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
Holy shit, somebody actually did it without putting up a fight.
It's 'cause I respect you.
Anyways, 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Duck of the Joe Duck killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. Way to bring up my trauma, bitch.
I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Miss Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
2 years is not a long time.
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, shit if you say so.
Well, okay then.
You sure gave them fast.
I'm having a day, Mr. Wright. Anyways, now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun.
Except this is 2 yesteryears.
Fuck
Oh.
off. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial.
Two years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out because, trauma. I don't remember much. Wait, shit, this is me.
That's understandable. I can do it if you
Oh, okay.
want. That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
Oh, shit, sorry. That will become apparent soon, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
taking a look
Very
out of your
well.
book.
The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Talk about this in more detail.
That must have been a real shock.
Even now when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly.
Tell us. What were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Jodak was holding you hostage.
When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. But Lana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Dine. Being a hostage and rescued.
What was the prosecutor doing there?
Hey, there were two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant.
Why? He's the most suspicious person in a 50-mile radius.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Doc.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in?
I don't clearly remember what happened then. But there we go. I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Did we press this one or was this one after this? I don't remember. It was one after that.
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark, and just then, the lights went out.
Lights.
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out?
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
The drama of the lightning! That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. Burned into my retinas! The fire of 1,000 traumas!
Yes, I'm sure.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim.
Just in case you forgot his name.
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
Did you tell Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
Picture. Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Oh, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
We've never heard enough.
It's never enough.
This picture the witness drew,
It will never be enough.
I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection! But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Goodness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, shit. I mean, like, no, I don't mind. Yes, you can add it to the... I hate this trap of the English language.
Silly way to phrase the question.
I I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
Conveniently.
Conveniently.
Conveniently lost. Wait, we have it, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
It's the back of the... Where's the other half of the... Do we not have it?
Sit.
Did this get confiscated?
Rotate it.
Oh, no, we do have it.
Oh.
It is this one.
A picture is drawn on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. What even is a magic marker? Like, what makes it magic?
The ink.
I feel like it's a brand.
Well, that's
I
boring.
have a very bad feeling about this. If it was a brand, it would be capitalized.
You're right. Alright, it's not lost. We have it right here.
Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying it.
I love how he's like,
existence?
Mr. Edgeworth, how dare you criticize this girl's art skills? You absolute fool!
He's
So-
using the pathos.
So a magic marker is literally just a felt tip marker with a white tip.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
Phoenix, stop accusing me. I'm trying to help your client.
The evidence list for the SL9 incident.
Judge, how dare you?
Judge!
Hello?
How dare?
Judge!
The respect it
Oh,
deserves!
sorry. Oh my god, I don't know where my brain is today. The sausage lubricant 9 incident.
There we go. The formality and respect.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it. Ah! What's this? Oh fuck.
Yes, what is that?
It's a horrible silhouetted drawing. Ah. Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Indeed. Two men appear to be wrestling here.
That's such a shitty drawing of a knife,
a
though.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one.
Just like you and Phoenix do off hours.
You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
Again.
So you see,
Literally.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
They didn't reprint a new list, they just tore it in half.
What? What?
Order! Order! But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
I don't fucking know, man. They gave it to me. Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor,
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
if the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Oh shit.
You can't believe
Yes,
you
that's-
never turned it over.
That's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Oh, that was good.
Coda, you were so fucking good at this.
Something wrong.
Thank you.
Do you even have to ask?
It looks like the camera shaking.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I was just processing how dumb I feel now that I've never looked at the back of this fucking list.
It's like that gif of the man going like, oh, never mind, I'm fine.
There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
What?
Ah!
Fucking finally.
Fucking, I forgot about this bit.
I remembered this bit.
That's that thing.
I love that Steve is playing.
Horrible!
With broom.
Hydrate.
Horrible!
Clearly,
Oh,
this
so
active
fucking wrong.
mouse is so very right.
I gotta be drinking water, so I can't fully process my sentence on the terror unfolding in front of me.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
Thank you. Thank you,
It
Mouse.
was out of scrap paper.
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma?
What do you think's wrong with me?
I think it might
Oh,
be
you know, just the
It might be the
PTSD.
PTSD.
3 of us sharing the same brain cell.
She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture.
So much blood.
Blue Badger.
A silhouette that haunts my dreams. It's his fault.
In my dreams, I see that fucking place. Blue Badger.
James!
Thank you.
James Sunderland.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have, I don't know, failed a sanity check. This
no.
picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
You think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind?
I mean, the same thing happened to Luigi once.
The mansion when it was so haunted.
Thanks
Oh.
to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Oh yeah, there's an infamous glitch in Luigi's Mansion involving lightning and blackouts.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Duck about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall.
It clearly so shows someone about to murder someone.
Those are stick figures, right? The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
It's like, yes, I see the artistic vision.
Yeah, in the blackout section of the mansion, if you go into the phone room, you can start answering the phone calls. And Luigi's shadow is super broken in that sequence, and it'll look like, when lightning flashes, it looks like Luigi is hanging himself.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucked.
An actual creepypasta in a popular Nintendo game.
That is actually, like, super real.
Ah.
And it's literally just a lighting engine glitch, it was not intentional.
This probably isn't it. But he doesn't look like he's about to stab the guy in the chest. He looks like he's going for the head.
That's
Oh, yeah,
true.
he does.
Is this enough of a contradiction? I can think. You know what? I'll fucking try it.
Oh, but that's Goodman's autopsy.
Oh, did I take the wrong autopsy?
Yeah.
Did not choose the right
I
one.
did not choose the right autopsy. I'm a fool. That's strange.
Strange.
Yep, nope, not me.
She claims that this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here.
Is there? Now I need to check. Now I need to check the other autopsy. Was it that one? That
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, stabbed in
Same
the back.
thing. That's not the fucking back. That's
Yeah.
not the fucking back.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright. Perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
Man facing forward.
Man facing forward?
Yeah.
Or do I go for the
That's my
knife?
guess, anyways.
Or do I go for the knife?
I mean, you have multiple attempts.
Oh no.
I think it's this part here.
I don't see what's so strange about that.
He's facing forward.
That's
Excuse me.
Oh, fuck.
Insulting like a 14-year-old girl's art.
Hey.
Phoenix, what the fuck?
Mr. Wright, how could you?
The act of making an innocent girl cry should warrant the death penalty.
I guess he means I shouldn't shift the blame to others.
Off to dick lobotomy with
Yes,
you.
well, so long as the defense has learned his lesson.
Okay, so I would try maybe the knife.
Try the knife this time, then. We've gotten to this time. We're gonna. I have the oddest feeling we're gonna be having a problem with health towards the end of this.
Oh no.
I have to save scum.
The contradiction, of course, lies here.
Hello, Eric. Welcome back to the attorney.
Eric, beloved!
Hello.
Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
That's not at all where I was going with this.
Huh.
Oh,
Sorry about it.
not a, yeah. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr.
Square
Wright.
knife is just me.
But, Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
Wait. If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was a conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. Ah, shit.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
Where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Okay, that's not the problem here.
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Dude, it was literally in his gun.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
I mean, it could. Someone could have just stabbed. Someone could have just made a little cut, stabbed him afterwards.
Right, but what does it mean?
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly.
Plus, it's like stick figures, okay? It doesn't need detail.
I believe you were annoyed at the time,
He's always annoyed, Phoenix.
That's so catty, I love it.
but she was sure she remembered correctly.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence.
That's too many syllables to be called a little something, I think.
A little something.
Yeah, we need a nickname.
Big something.
Still single digits.
Perjury!
You're treading on thin ice, right?
Yeah, just squish it in there. Make a little hole and then like pop it in and let it rattle beneath the skins or whatever for some blood
I
vessels.
feel like the autopsy would be able to tell.
They're not very good at autopsy.
Autopsies are also
They're always
illegal in
wrong
California.
about shit.
All I'm saying...
I guess
All you're saying.
Oh, right. I legitimately thought that was Moth beginning to speak.
is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
no.
Poor Edgeworth having to confront the.
Order, order, order. Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder.
Since clearly you're not getting it.
The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day.
Yeah, they should just ask Lana. They should be like, Lana, what was forged?
Do you think she's gonna fucking tell them?
No, but I feel like it's the first reasonable step. And then she'll be like, I'm invoking my right to remain silent. Like, I feel like
Do
it's
you
an
have that right
avenue.
in Japanifornia?
I feel like it's at least an avenue that they should have looked at first. Eric is
Hey,
correct.
do you even have the right to remain silent in Japanifornia?
I don't know.
I don't think they ever
Probably.
bring it up.
I mean, you
I
don't have the
don't
right to bear tits, so.
Considering
Everything-
how frequently everyone just kind of spills the tea, I think no.
You must incriminate yourself as much as humanly possible.
After receiving the King of Prosecutors award at the ceremony,
Meh? Wait, what? Okay.
Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant.
Lana Technoblade confirms. Went over to kill 347 orphans.
347.
During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room.
Orphans killed my parents, Mr. Wright.
Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife.
That's true. Then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
High.
Insanely likely, Your Honor.
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's.
My broken heart used to stab someone.
Could there have been one? Yes, and we know exactly which it is. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright, what are even the laws here?
Good fucking
In that
question.
instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
Oh, I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
Do we have another conveniently broken knife?
Yes.
Where's our other conveniently broken knife?
It's... Thank you, Mouse. I was gonna try and guide August to it, but I guess you can just fucking say it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's the trophy, isn't it?
I'm a fool.
It's missing.
Oh my
something.
god, the missing trophy!
If anything's broken here,
You guys lied to me!
it's you.
Oh.
You are the most broken character in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Is that true?
Yes, actually.
Huh.
Well, one of. Virgil is also very broken.
I'm sure this must be very amusing to you, Mr. Wright. But may I remind you that the fate of
Hey!
Lana Sky hangs in the balance. I thought that was the right answer.
I thought that was the right answer, too.
Oh, it's the face! The face is covered in blood!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that also...
Hang on, I'm gonna just quietly...
Ah? God damn it!
Oh, wait, what?
Alright,
Yeah,
we're
gotta start
saving. We're
coming.
gonna have to be saving.
Quick, someone redeem, save the game.
Moth already did.
Oh wait, I can't. Guys, it's not
Oh,
letting
no.
me. I'm stuck on the screen.
No.
Not
fucking
here.
kill you.
Well, I guess all that's left to do is select one of these evidence at random.
Eric, what is it?
No wait,
Yeah,
I'm
what is
thinking.
it?
I'm thinking.
What do we even have?
Oh wait. Hang on. It's in here.
We have
We had the photo.
picture of it with the knife.
I feel like
Oh
the
my
trophy should have
fucking
worked.
God.
The trophy should
Yeah, I
have worked.
agree. I
The
agree.
trophy definitely should have worked.
The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. The trophy should have worked.
Yeah, I'm
That's
big
rude.
mad about that. The trophy should have worked.
Right here inside this picture. This is a picture of the awards Wait, that's not me. Sorry.
This is a picture of the awards ceremony.
Holy shit, a
Ah.
broken knife.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
The broken murder weapon.
Notice the award prosecutor Marshall is holding.
That's a broken knife that apparently just comes out of the trophy. Sure.
That seems kind of dangerous.
Kinda shitty trophy. Anyway, as we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife.
Looking at my sword on the wall. Thinking about swinging my sword on the wall.
You should swing your sword on the wall.
Deserve this.
That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order, order, order.
I wish I'd been able to keep up with fencing. Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day.
Yeah, you would. I feel like you'd be really good at fencing. Like, vaguely, I don't know. I feel like you'd be terrifying.
Me?
Yeah. That's
I was,
like very high
fine
call.
at it.
I mean, just a compliment, just the vibes.
So what happened is that the first time I tried to do fencing, I was like, well, I can do it either left-handed or right-handed, and the teacher was like, I fucking hate left-handed fencers, do it right-handed. So I did it right-handed and I kind of sucked at it, and then I tried it again later with a different instructor, and the different instructor was like, try it left-handed, and I was much better. In the ongoing saga of, I am left-handed gross motor, and I always forget that this is a thing. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. Hang on, I'm gonna side anecdote for a sec. So if you play hockey, if you decide you want to play hockey and you go to get a hockey stick, if you go to a good store, if you go to an actual good store, they will give you a left-handed stick and a right-handed stick, and they'll show you how to hold them, and they'll go, which one feels more natural? And they will not tell you which one is which. They will not tell you this one is the right-handed one, this one is the left-handed one. They will not tell you until you tell them which one feels more natural to you. So that you're not biased by what handed you think you are.
Nice.
That makes sense.
And that's why I was able to grow up playing hockey left-handed, because I was not allowed to go, oh, well, everyone tells me I'm right-handed, so I'm right-handed.
Laughs in ambidextrous.
Coda your power.
Well, if your teacher is so right, fence with the hand you're better with, obviously, but left-handed fencers beloathed. I mean, that was approximately what she said, and I didn't, like, have strong enough evidence that I would be better with my left hand. Anyway, and then I had, like, kind of a breakdown due to stress, and I had to drop fencing after I realized I was better with my left hand. So I don't actually know how good I would have been if I'd been able to stick with it, but definitely better than I was with my right hand. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out his knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol.
Welcome to Japanifornia.
Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol.
This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
Objection! What's that? That can't be!
Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the king of prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon...
Moth homoerotic stabbing ability confirmed! Yes, you are so right, Sakari!
then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
I would be so good at homoerotically stabbing people. What do you mean?
I mean... this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh.
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
Seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Oh, Emma.
Wait! I remember now. I remember everything!
Convenient.
A witness.
Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't insult me, I'm having a breakthrough.
What is it?
Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
Is this the one with the picture scribbled on the back?
I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What?
You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. This monstrosity, it watched me and it watches me when I sleep.
Oh.
All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me. Look at that
Sorry,
horror.
babe.
Badger beloved.
Fuck the blue badger.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony.
Yeah,
Who would
Cody, you
believe
and Mouse are outnumbered. Everyone else hates
Please.
the blue badger.
Tell us what you've recalled this guy. I'm alarmed
Yes,
and repelled
Your
by the blue
Honor.
badger.
The blue badger is a friend.
First the knife mix-up and now the blue badger? This should be interesting.
Am I remembering right, or isn't there a case in one of the investigations games where someone gets like beaten to death and someone else is in a blue badger costume?
Yeah,
That
yes, I
sounds
think there
familiar,
is.
actually.
I think I've seen the sprites from that. I've never actually played any of those games.
Right, and then the horrible gender swap blue badger, as if they can't just.
The blue badger can't be gay.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and I rushed towards both of them. I think I I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
This is certainly most unusual.
Right, impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
Hat typo.
Oh.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. And Eric is right. The Blue Badger stopped being a friend the 5th time we had to reveal the slightly bluish.
I don't know what you're talking
Please don't
about.
pursue this any further.
Lana,
I can take.
What's the name of this?
I can
Please
take
remain-
Judge back. I can take Judge back. He
Time
looks
for her
so
breakdown.
floofsy. Bicycle. What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. Why the fuck are you up?
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
We're a fucking court of law, ma'am.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. State your ass back down. It's too late to turn back.
Silence. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff? Oh, please detain the defendant. Carry her off.
it seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter.
I forgot that Lana came back that short. Okay.
Me too.
When I saw that man raise his knife. Oh wait, no, I read this
August,
already.
Save the game, save the game, save the game, save the game. It was redeemed at a moment you couldn't save it. We really need to start save scumming. We only have one shot.
You're alright.
We only have one shot.
One shot. The hit game from I actually don't know what studio.
I don't even know. Yeah, press on this.
I actually own one shot. I can check.
His shadow? So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
One Shot was made by Future Cat LLC and published by Komodo.
Love that.
Okay, this is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation. If so, then by all means, tell us what this shadow really was.
What was it Emma saw in that lightning flash?
Clearly, Mr. Edgeworth, it was Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah,
From
we
Kick Game
definitely
Shadow the
know.
Hedgehog.
The blue badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture.
It was a premonition. A look
Wait,
into
what
the
did
future
vision?
of the evils to come.
What year did Phoenix
Yet
Wright
she's
come?
certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Mr. Wright, you believe me. In this
In
room?
this room, very well, Mr. Wright. What is that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious blue badger look-alike.
Oh. World's shittiest pot.
Oh.
The mysterious blue badger was in fact this.
Yeah, imagine the chief of police just going through evidence files, turning the back of one and being like, well, damn, this could be a mascot.
But that's... what exactly is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar.
A jar file? But, Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the Blue Badger.
Indeed it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint. Oh,
So
no.
like a correct angle to look at this from.
Oh shit, the keys are awful.
Oh, no.
HNVM? Who do you
You're
think?
so brave. You're so brave. Deserve all of Lana's medals.
Is this close enough, you think? Yeah. That's... What? It looks like the badger to me!
It looked more like the badger.
Allow me to remind the defense in case its case hinges on the witness's drawing.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to save scum because like... Ugh.
If Mr. Wright can't match the shape the witness drew, we cannot accept
No.
his claim.
Habin bim.
Got
Just
to
the
find
right angle. Oh my god. We would have to find the...
Okay,
Amazing.
try putting the bottom behind. Like... Yes, and now rotate it upside down.
Oh,
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Ah, shit. Wait, what is it? Stupid. No.
Oh, shit.
No. Where's the H?
I see you're suffering.
I am suffering.
I think you want Q and R.
Q and R to rotate left or right.
Oh, that's... I didn't even see that shit. Okay, wait. Now I need to re-get it. Ah, fuck. Okay, hang on. We're starting this over. We're starting this over.
What if you just started the entire case over? All for the Blue Badger.
Come on, Mr. Wright, you can do better.
Can I do better?
Yes, we believe in you.
I don't believe in myself.
Learn to.
Going to become very important.
I
don't
still
believe
think
in
this
any
should
of
work.
Wow, that's mean.
Can't believe this. Shocked and appalled.
Wait, okay. What are you thinking, Moth? Because I still think this should work. I think this looks like a fucking badger.
You gotta turn it around.
Try N and M. It should rotate it in a circle. No.
Wrong circle! Oh no!
Oops. Wait, I got this. I don't got this. This is the worst. I
Yes,
hate
you
it.
do. We're gonna make it.
I hate it so much.
I believe
There,
in you.
I think that should be good enough.
Here?
Hopefully that's good enough. That looks more correct.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Wow, this is the worst mini game ever. I'm nominating this for my new least favorite part. It's turning maybe worse than the circus,
it
the
makes
circus
us
clown.
do the whole thing again!
Okay, at least we get to listen to more of the Blue Badger's amazing
I wanna
song.
go home.
The rage I feel!
Oh, you know what? Maybe we need to hide a little more of the, parts that are underneath the handles. To where it's, like, literally just the sides and the dot.
Nah, fuck. I've lost it. I've lost it. I can't fix it. It's the horrible keys. It's the horrible keys.
I wish I could take control.
I also
I
wish
know what
this.
to do.
Fuck. I hate this.
I cannot articulate it into words.
This is like that game that's like stop moving and somebody dies. stop talking and somebody died.
I'm
Talking and nobody explodes.
suffering!
That one.
Oh, you almost got it.
How do I almost got it? What
Just
do I
a
do?
little more fine tuning.
This looks like a badger to me! No, the other way. Shit. No, the other. Ah! I've lost it!
Oh, yes.
I hate
If only there was a way to play this with a controller and you had one.
Okay, here!
That's pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
You accept it.
This is gonna kill August.
I'm dying! I'm gonna cry!
I'm gonna end up streaming this game for another week, and it's purely because of
It's
this
gonna be-
awful minigame.
It's all gonna be this game. Dude.
It haunts me!
The best song in the game.
It haunts me! I don't even remember what I did now!
You know the Ace Attorney soundtrack is on Spotify, right?
Is it free to play on your Twitch stream?
It should be.
It should be.
I can play Devil May Cry music and get away with it.
That makes sense.
Oh, now the blue badger's a friend? No, it's not. It's literally the worst thing ever. It's literally the worst thing ever.
Still a friend. However, this is not the badger. This is a jar.
Guys, help!
What if you put it straight and then just rotate it?
Oh. What if we're overthinking it? Doesn't one of the handles look a little broken?
Yeah. Does it?
Hang on. Keep circling around where we can see the little handles of the jar.
Wait, shit. Wrong.
Look at that on the bottom. Isn't that just supposed to be another handle, but it's broken?
Yeah, I think so. Or
What
it's
if
like
we're... Oh wait, no, we couldn't make the shape.
Yeah, no, that
Never
won't.
mind.
That
It was worth a
won't
shot.
work. It's okay, you tried.
the world's ugliest pot as
This is
well.
the world's ugly pot. It's not even nice pottery. Remember we had
Not
to.
rating this well.
Remember we had to 3D put this stupid pot together?
Yeah, and that was like easier somehow. I think it's like that, but just like tilt it a little bit to the left.
Okay, rotate it.
And maybe like push the top up a tiny bit, like make the cone at the top of the badger's head a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. And then maybe I think it's a bit crooked, or maybe that looks like. Well, no, because the ball at the top of the hat needs to be more straight in comparison to the head, I think.
Ah! Hang on, did Mouse tell me what it's supposed to look like? We did that! We did that!
I wonder, if there's like a screenshot?
There is. Mouse has sent it to me because they're the best. We fucking did that! We've done
Mouse?
that 4 times! Yes?
Mouse sent me the screenshot with the caption "August is doomed."
Oh no.
We did that! I also have the screenshot!
I think this is homophobic.
I'm putting it on my second goddamn monitor, and I am looking at it! We are matching this shit exactly!
Believe in you, August.
I don't believe in myself!
But you
Okay,
have
fine.
to believe in
Goodbye,
yourself.
I think that might be it.
Oh yeah, that looks right.
Alright, everybody. I may not
Believe in
believe.
the us that believes
Yeah,
in you.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, I don't believe in any gods, but I will be praying to them! Ah!
Fifth time's the charm.
Is this a miracle or fucking what?
You're right,
Yes.
it is a miracle.
It
We're finally
is a
done.
miracle!
Oh
I'm the miracle! Hang
Yeah,
on!
friend.
I'm fucking. You're right, Mouse! I never want to do this ever again!
No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger.
God, I kind of want someone to clip that whole awful saga. Just.
Please do.
I think it's too long for a clip.
Oh, it can be a highlight.
Order.
Yeah, but August has to do it themselves for a
Nah, fuck that.
Defense has proven its claim.
Have we?
The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this. Eh?
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic
Did you
performance.
enjoy my dramatic performance? I was
No, we
suffering.
didn't. It was funny to watch, but no. One question remains.
I'm enjoying your suffering.
What is your point?
What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
Sure.
Listen, after all that work, it better change something.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth.
Take me home, Phoenix.
You see, this changes everything.
Tell me how good I did arranging that fucking jar. Country roads to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
Country roads.
Yeah.
Every so often I think about that video where people were trying to sing Country Roads in chat without
Todd Bot!
Todd Howard bot.
Yeah.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar?
I don't know. They were at a weird angle.
There was a jar.
Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Too fucking specific, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Where?
The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
Oh shit.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room, in Chief Gant's office.
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body
Yes.
from Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's?
No, someone else moved the body. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
Huh?
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
You know what that reason was, Mr. Wright?
Absolutely fucking not.
We'll be guessing it though.
Something
But
incriminating.
finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have set the jar flying?
That would have had to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall.
Let the bodies hit the floor!
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword.
Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No. Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes.
Did I do a murder?
There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility.
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this.
Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
Events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Fuck.
A little animation.
Manslaughter.
I can't believe I did a slaughter. I'm the man behind the slaughter.
Fuck.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me?
Yeah, it is still wildly legal in Japanifornia.
We don't know what a mitigating circumstance is.
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the victim who took it was a witness who took the victim's life. And then proved so with her own testimony. It's unprecedented. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances...
Joe documented Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence?
Willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
Literally, we do. We have the leather of doom.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We certainly can't get dead people
I
to
mean,
testify.
you can and you will, and
Maya's
you
still
have.
kinda AFK.
Yeah.
Only if Mayo is here, though.
This has all been a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touché, Miss Skye. Of course. That only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message.
Oh, that's
For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. Would you like to lock up this child? A message from the deceased? Does such a message exist?
I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind.
It's totally in the evidence.
This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
I mean, I feel like you could have told me earlier that this wasn't what you were trying to do. But,
You
like,
know. Go ahead.
I feel like she could have told me, like, what she was trying to do and how she was trying to protect her sister, and, like, probably we could have gotten here in a less circuitous, horrible route.
Yeah. Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky.
Huh?
Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth.
Also, this is your trial.
No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased. I can't
Save at this moment, but it,
Jesus Christ.
our
I
last
know
save
what it
wasn't
is.
that
I know
long
what it
ago.
is. I know what it is.
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that
That
blue. Oh, sorry.
That is... Oops, sorry.
Love this for us.
Sorry.
Hang on, let me save the game. Nobody's even making
That
me
is
save
gonna
the game.
suck if that was incorrect and we lose points.
No,
Because
it's
now
right.
you've just soft-locked yourself.
No, it's right. I know it's right.
Okay.
I'm so positive in myself. I'm so positive. I know it's the
Who's
black.
the judge?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name?
Coda, beloved?
Sorry. If that thing could, I'm sure it would. Incorrect. It is a friend.
It is not.
It is a friend.
Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. Bye, Eric!
Goodbye.
A
Oh,
message was
shit.
left here on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
But we have tools for that.
We literally do.
Yes, but notice. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there's a line here, drawn in blood.
In blood, they say. In blood.
What you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly.
He bled out torturous minute by torturous minute.
He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
As the guts and the fluids cascaded out of his body.
One that someone
No.
apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent.
No.
Mr. Wright? What kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer.
Yes, yes, yes. Ah.
Oh no.
See, now this is a much easier mini game. This is August safe. This is August friendly.
Safe for August.
Safe for August. Why isn't it? I say as it doesn't let me select another. What? Oh,
A little
okay.
bit unsafe.
That doesn't count. I guess it's close enough.
It's close enough.
August safe.
We love August safe things.
Do. Lana shaped weird.
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana.
And what if by saving Lana I doom this child?
After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Like, he seemed like a good dude. I don't think he would have blamed this on a kid.
Yeah, that seems
un-cowboy-like. Of all people, un-cowboy-like. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life.
Yuck!
Yuck!
yuck.
Was Emma Skye.
Oh fuck.
Seaworthy? Can't say I didn't warn you.
Bum-ba-da!
Guns.
The organ music from hell!
Do you understand the implications of what you've done? What? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not?
Literally stop hammering it into this poor man!
Stab, twist, twist, twist.
Yes, Worthy.
You killed him!
Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death.
I mean...
Not only that, but you use forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
You're having a breakdown in the corner.
But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice.
What?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery, ultimately the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
He's like, I'm going to deal Eldritch as much psychic damage as I possibly fucking can.
This game was like tailor-made to ruin Edgeworth.
Order! Stop yelling at our prosecutor!
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
To be continued.
Whoa, that wasn't the last chapter.
I believe there's one more?
Doo-doo.
Because we still have to kick Gant off a cliff.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Welcome back, Eric.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Welcome back, Eric.
Gumshoe!
Oh yeah, my boy. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh no. Oh, yes I am. I'll come back later.
But it was like, you two can have your moment. Bye.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Yeah, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
A little evidence lava.
There's a little owl on it.
Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day.
Phoenix, I don't think you actually went to law school.
I think you need to brush up. There's only 2 rules.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
wait. We've seen this before.
The chief prosecutor is also wanting me to give you a message.
A message?
She said, if you're planning to take him on,
She said it in all caps too. It was wild.
take him on, you're gonna need this book.
Him.
I love the little ducky thing.
Yeah, it's like a little mascot.
I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read.
Now that code is what a friend looks like.
That's an
It
effective
does look like a
mascot.
friend, you're right, but so does the Blue Badger.
Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though.
Hello, Drew.
Hello, Drew. All that's left is the chief prosecutor's sentence.
Who the fuck is Drew?
Yop's friend who hangs out in my chat sometimes.
Oh, okay. That's where you're wrong, Detective. Hello, Drew. I'm sorry. I was like, kind of. Who the fuck is? I'm sorry. I'm sure you're cool.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? Despite
Oh.
all of these allegations being thrown at me?
That sprite is so good.
It is so good.
You were going to say sexy and you were right.
Yeah, I was gonna say sexy. I didn't want to get dragged. Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't drag you until we finish playing the game for the night.
Oh, you're right.
The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
What else is there left to do?
So much.
Your credibility's been ruined with this fucking what? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Sky found out she unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be kidding me, pal.
You're missing the point, Detective.
If we're going down, we're going to take someone else down with us.
Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She She merely stuck a knife into his dead body.
You know, as one does sometimes.
Weird, but not.
Weird, but not a crime.
It is a crime, it's just not murder.
It is. Weird,
That's
but not a
desecration.
sin.
Weird but not a sin. That means the real killer is still out there.
What?
And we're going to expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
I love it. This case has hurt too many people. And then Edward's sad, Sprite.
It made my boyfriend sad.
Unacceptable.
But no, remember, I came
August,
out as
we're-
non-binary.
We're approaching
It made my
2 hours.
partner sad.
Okay, yes. I am, I believe, going to, yeah. I will stop here. With court
Oh, you're not.
reconvening.
Wait, hold on. You're not done yet.
Why?
Are you?
No.
Yep, there we go. I will stop here now.
Being said,
That's right. We've made it to trial latter.
final day.
The final day.
And we gotta
Final
hydrate.
day.
And we've got hydration.
Man, I really wanna.
Sorry.
I wanna stream Majora's Mask.
Ooh. You know, all that I know of Majora's Mask is from reading Ben Drowned when I was in middle school.
Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game.
Like, I'd watch it.
I really like Majora's Mask.
All right.
I could stream it from Wii U. That is a
Oh yeah,
very
you have
good
a
thing I
you
could
have a
do.
Wii U.
Hey, thank you everybody for coming. Let's see who's live. Ooh, Moonlit Lyra. Let's see. Appreciate it. And goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone!